On the menu today we've got grain sorghum. Currently in the grain sorghum industry we pay VAT. So on the contrary, other staples like maize is exempted from VAT, and that makes it difficult for grain sorghum to compete in that same market for staples. So as we know, grain sorghum is a traditional indigenous crop to South Africa and fits in very well to farmers' rotation systems. It's also a crop that is quite heat resistant and also drought resistant, so it fits in very well with stuff like climate change, weather phenomena that we see, and we would like to grow grain sorghum in South Africa, but because we have to pay VAT on sorghum, we struggle to compete in that same market of staples. The grain sorghum industry has applied through National Treasury in the past. In 2018, Grain SA with the Grain Sorghum Trust did apply for the removal of sorghum. It wasn't successful, but we feel there's some new initiatives, other commodities also applying for VAT to be removed. So it's now the ideal opportunity to again apply for the removal of VAT. Removing VAT, if the Minister of Finance approves the removal of VAT on sorghum, it will be one of the fastest ways to grow the sorghum industry. So if it's approved in the new financial year, sorghum will not carry VAT anymore and will then be able to compete against crop like maize on a more even playing field. So one of the advantages of sorghum is that it's very nutritious, it's gluten-free, and again, if we take VAT away from sorghum, we have a very nutritious crop that can be competitive against the other staples. So removing VAT on sorghum would be an added benefit to the low-income groups as a nutritional alternative. So just to end off, Grain SA support all the initiatives in the sorghum cluster, and we also want to ask all the role players in the industry to support the local grain sorghum industry. We would like to create jobs, we want to save on valuta, so it's really important to see the grain sorghum industry in South Africa to grow.